Hello, good evening, everybody, or wherever you're watching me from. I just want to welcome you to the show. My name is Adibuso Akinyele. I'm a certified matchmaker and a relationship coach. And on this show, Love and Life, we're going to be bringing you different topics, especially about relationships in marriages, and also if you're aspiring to date and you just want professional advices and tips about relationships, about love, about life in general. We're going to be bringing you information here, so make sure to always stay locked here. Now today we're going to be talking about something really important. Now this topic of today is for people that are dating, people that want to get married, especially if you want to be in a monogamous healthy relationship. And there are a lot of different advices out there. There are a lot of different principles that people apply to their relationships and their marriages. However, we are going to be talking about principles that you can apply to your dating life or your relationships that will allow you to have a healthy long-term relationship or marriage. So again, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, I want us to talk about 5 key life principles. Key life principles that helps you to have a long-term healthy relationships. Now, nobody is saying that in this relationship that you may not have conflicts, because of course conflicts are bound to happen. But it's our inability to resolve conflicts that leads to divorces and leads to breakups. And when we're trying to avoid that in a relationship or in a marriage, there are 5 key life principles that we need to apply. And those principles are what we're going to discuss today. And the number 1 key life principles, and the reason why we apply these principles is because to avoid broken homes, broken relationships, broken marriages. And it's these similarities that you have with your partner in this key life principles that allows you to have a long-term healthy relationship. And number 1 key life principle is your beliefs about money and finances. And when you start thinking about these beliefs, you need to first of all analyze yourself, know what your beliefs are about these key life principles. And then once you know yourself and you understand what your own beliefs are, where your stand is, where your stands are, and what you believe about this, then you need to analyze your partner's beliefs about this. Now, it is there's similarities in those key life principles between yourself and your partner that will allow you to have a long-term healthy relationship. And number 1 is beliefs about money and finances. Now, these are the questions that you need to be asking yourself. Analyze it first. Ask yourself these questions. What are my beliefs about money and finances? Do I believe that me and my partner or my spouse should have a joint account, or do I believe that we should operate a separate account? That's one question. Another question to ask yourself is, what are my beliefs about saving? Do I believe in saving, or do I just believe in spending money as it comes? Do I believe in saving for a rainy day, having a 401k? Do I believe that, we should put all our monies together, or there should be someone that should be saving or someone that should be spending? Do I believe in charity? Helping people with money, because that's another thing with couples nowadays. Maybe one partner may believe that I have family members back home that I need to spend money to or send money to for whatever reasons, and the other partner believes our family is here in America, so we don't need to send money to anybody. Those are the things that you need to be thinking about, those questions, asking yourself those questions, and now watching your spouse or your partner that you're in a relationship with, to see if you have similarities in those beliefs. The second key life principle is beliefs about family and children. Now, this is also very important. This question that you need to be asking: how many children do you want to have? Are you someone that believes that in a marriage that there should be children in the marriage? Or do you believe we don't need to have children in the marriage? Maybe you're okay with not having kids. And just as marriage is not for everybody, there's some people that don't want to have children. And it's okay. If you want to have children and your spouse or your partner doesn't want to have children, then there's no similarities in that area. So you need to be thinking, am I someone that when I marry, do I want to have children? What are my beliefs about family? What is my upbringing? Am I the kind of person that wants to have family around me all the time? Am I the kind of person that believes that my spouse is out to go work? Is that my belief system? Or do I believe that a husband and a wife should be at home raising the children together? What are some of the family traditions that you have that you want to uphold or you want to continue on and pass on to your children? Do you believe in me and my husband alone without extended family? Or are you a family-oriented individual? How do you want to what are your beliefs about disciplining your children? How you raise your children? What foundation or what principles do you want to give your children? Those are the questions that you need to be asking yourself, and then your spouse as well. What beliefs do they have about family and children? The third key life principle is principle about the role of spirituality, religion, and faith. What does the role of religion play in your life? Are you a Christian? Are you someone that go to church every day? Do you have a personal relationship with God? Do you believe that you have to go to church morning, day, and night? You have to be praying to your God morning, day, and night. What are your beliefs? Do you have a personal relationship with God? Do you reference God? Do you believe in a supreme being? Do you want to raise your children in a religious way or a spiritual way? There's another thing. Even there's interdenominational, practices. Maybe you believe that you should raise your family in a Catholic way, or do you believe that you should raise your family in a non-denominational church? Those are questions that you need to talk about, analyze within yourself, and then watch the person that you're dating to know what their beliefs are and the similarities that you guys have. In the role of faith, there's some people that maybe they was in deeper life. They don't believe in wearing makeup, wearing jewelry. They don't believe in things like that. Or there's some people that are Jehovah's Witnesses. So those are the questions that you need to be asking and analyzing. That is the third key life principles. The number 4 key life principle is believe about careers and your job. Do you believe that only one person should be working in the household? Are you going to have insecurities if your wife makes more money than you, or if your husband makes more money than you? Are you someone that is always aspiring to be better? You want to be progressive in your career. You're always a go-getter. You like education. You always want to read. You want to have a master's, a PhD. Or do you believe your spouse should have a master's or PhD? Do you believe that you should to climb up the corporate ladder? Or are you someone that believes that I want a household where my wife and I have a business and we're running that business together? Do you believe in good work ethics? Do you have great work ethics? Or do you believe that if you win $5 million today, you're going to quit your job? Or do you continue working? Do you want a wife that will be a stay-at-home wife? Do you want to be a stay-at-home mom? Or do you want to continue to work? That's the number 4 key life principles. The number 5 key life principles are principles and beliefs about health and fitness. Are you someone that believes in getting your annual checkup, going to the doctor, finding out what's wrong, doing tests? Are you very particular about your health and your fitness? Do you go to the gym? Do you work out? Do you believe you and your spouse should be working out together? Do you believe your spouse should be working? Do you believe in eating healthy? Do you believe in if something is wrong with you, let's check it out?